Welcome back to Hangar Zilch 79. Clap, snap, finger guns. Yeah, you didn't see it, but it happened. This, I think, is the last mission. And we're going to blow up a space station or some shit. Hey, Zilch, you hear about Niflheim and Tartarus? Our boys have kicked those damn hairballs out of both systems. They had footage of the ground battle on Tartarus on the Trid. Man, it was great. Our Marines marching through the streets of the biggest Kilrathi colony, lining the fleabags up and loading them onto prison ships, which, in my opinion, is too good for them. They should be spaced. We are going to ship them back to Kilrathi, lock, stock, and barrel. They're going to be right back into the fight, man. I put them into work mining salt or harvesting fungus. Yeah, exactly. Especially if they're allergic to it. I don't reckon that work out too good. I'm just happy to see it being sent out of the sector so we can have a little peace again. Glad I reckon this fight's just about over. About bloody time too, that's what I say. I know, it's been like 2 years since I started this. I spent my entire career fighting the Kilrathi. You dinna ken how much it means to me to be here. That's very Scottish, I guess. Now that we're about to run their fuzzy tails out of the sector. So girl, what you doing? Anyway. Major, bonjour. I've heard the Kilrathi have sent all their best fighters against us now. Since Venice is the last contested system in the sector, we will face the finest pilots they have left to them. I've been reading the records of their leading aces. You're welcome, by the way. Are you impressed? But it appears that their best known pilots have all died. Gee, who might have, you were there for one of them. Just saying, if that doesn't impress you, I don't know what would. I'll be in my, that place that we all sleep, because that's not weird at all. Whatever, do what you gotta do. 133 kills, 17 missions, going on for mission 18, which I believe is the final. And this is how we look at the end of the game. Let's go get them. Staying up till 3 AM. Alright, people, this is the big one. We've discovered the enemy base is here in the Venice system, and the Kilrathi high command for this entire sector. We'll be moving in for the final assault on the starbase today. The Kilrathi will expect us to come in with all of our capital ships, which means they'll be looking for us in a few hours. Tactical has determined that if we send in a handful of starfighters, just like they did in Star Wars, we'll be able to hit them before they gathered around the base. We'll send several wings to punch through the perimeter to the base, whatever. Here are the assignments. Black Lion Squadron's up next. Zilch, you and Hunter will head straight in along this route, which means we'll probably get there before anybody else does. Straight line, shortest distance. Your first objective is the Kilrathi class light cruiser at Nav 1. She'll have fighter escort as well. But you're just to slip past them, don't stick around to dogfight. Oh, really? Because, you know what, I can't remember if that actually matters or not. Then on to the base at Nav 2. There'll be plenty of fighters around the base, but try to ignore them. Ooh, I don't do that so well. Your main objective is to take out that base. Questions? What are we supposed to do? Take the base out with? Well, I mean, weapons. Your missiles, save them from the base because your ship's guns will be useless against anything that big. Alright, let's go. But if I remember correctly, it's been a long time since I did this. I don't think you have enough missiles to take it out. You have to use your guns, and I don't think we're just gonna sail past that Kilrathi. I think we're gonna. I don't. Look, cats. These space cats are super. They're like really big buttholes. Stick around for the. If you read the lore, it's like, man, this is a horrible culture. Like, they enjoy violence. They don't like, if you think about like violent intolerance, and like just the mere existence of anything except them. They feel is like beneath contempt, and they just want to wipe it out. It's their instinct because they're hunters, and they're just like, well, if there's nothing to hunt, then we'll hunt each other, I guess, whatever. Like they're really that bad. So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad when it's like, oh, you're murdering kittens. It's like, well, yeah, but the kittens are kind of dicks. Not kinda. They're straight up. Yeah, it's an interesting discussion to have, and I would love to have it when I'm not dogfighting. So when I started this playthrough, I was like, oh, there's going to be a lot of downtime. I'm going to get to talk about philosophy and shit, which it doesn't, because of the autopilot system. You don't really need those long transit chimes in real time, you can just hit A and, you know, you'll see the cutscene and off everybody goes to glory and, whoa, hey, what's up? Oh, horrible, horrible. You know, can a culture be horrible, objectively bad? That's an excellent question. This game raises that question if you read it. Go to WC News, read about Kilrathi culture and like their government system, and it's hard to condemn a culture, but what if they value things that are completely horrible, like genocide and just murder and enjoying violence? Well, that's the Kilrathi, guys. I hate to break it to you in this last mission. I meant to talk about it earlier, but you know, I've been busy blowing them up. But they're worthy of blowing up. Like if you gotta kill some bad guys, these are good bad guys to kill. Whoa! And like how they treat prisoners, it's yo, dude, just trust me. Don't trust me. Don't take. You know what? Don't take my word for it. Do like LeVar Burton would say. You don't have to take my word for it, and read about it. So I know he said don't stick around to dogfight, but like, what are we gonna do? Just afterburn straight past them? They'll chase us down. Like we can't leave our rear exposed to these bastards. And you know, they gotta die. They kind of do. Like you can't. This is more like, this isn't a war for, you know, this is a war for survival. Like they started it. We were trying to be cool about things, and every attempt at peace or reconciliation or anything else has been met with violence and contempt by the Kilrathi. Oh, did I just take down that Kilrathi? Was that frothy? Yeah, okay, took 2 shots. Thanks, Hunter. You're a champ. Now on to the last bits. But yeah, these guys, I don't know. They're if it's us or them, you always pick us, right? But there's a reason they can't be left to their own devices. They won't accept it. They have to kill. It's their culture related to their biology, and how they evolved. And not that I can blame them. I'm not saying it's their fault, but like, it's not something that you can allow to exist because it will not allow you to exist. Like they forced it, and that comes into play in Wing Commander 3. You see, it's like, well, they're brutal assholes. Like you really see how brutal they are. I won't spoil that for you yet, but don't get too attached to Angel. It's horrible. Gotcha, bitch. You know, it's just it's not just cultural incompatibility. Yeah, watch it, Hunter. Watch it. You can't die, but not in the last mission. I'll have to restart this whole damn thing. If one culture is not compatible with letting others exist, like what are you gonna do? At this point, I'm totally okay sending Hunter home, just to make sure he survives the war. Alright, he's heading home. Alright, so that leaves me alone to fight, wow, a lot of bad guys. Salty, okay. Cool. I got him. Get out of here, Hunter. Alright, he's out of here, so I don't have to worry. So I just have to worry about my own ass. Crank my speed up. So if I was really smart about this, what I would do is not run into them, of course, but knock them down to 1 Salty, so it's not a threat so much, and then focus on that star post out there. Oof, this just seems like a mid-air waiting to happen. They're really zooming in fast. Like, yeah, I don't think so. Oh, okay, how many more? Kilrathi. Okay, we're going through the whole menu this time. Can't take any chances. Gotta use my speed. Jesus crap! Hell of a fight. But it is the last mission. If it wasn't at least a little bit, you know, heavy, it would be unsatisfying. Boom! Okay, good. The trick is defeating them without making a stupid mistake that ends the mission. Like ignoring my shields gone in the rear. Shit. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Okay. Alright, they're both in front. It's good. Okay. Let's just, I'm not going to take any chances. Never rush a Kilrathi head on. Some good advice given in the, whoa. You take your pot shots, but don't go straight in. Alright, that looks good. It's gotten real twitchy with this, since there's only 2 ships on the screen. It's very, very twitchy. Whew. Okay, anything else? Anything? No. Okay. So we're gonna get in close, get a cool view of the star post. Slow down so as not to gonna dump all the missiles into it. And just fire until it's dead. So it's chipping away at my shields a little bit with its flak batteries, but obviously that wasn't enough. And that was it. That was the last enemy in one of the best games ever made. Let's go home. Thanks, guys, for sitting sitting through this with me. It means a lot. This game means the world to me. Changed my life. It's just that good, and thanks for sharing the experience with me one more time. I do want to continue. I want to play secret missions. I want to play Wing Commander 2 again, and the expansions for that, and Wing Commander 3, and you know, you get the idea. I want to do the whole thing. All the way up through Prophecy and the DLC for that. I'm really excited. Anyway, thanks guys, like, for watching the whole thing. If you did that, like, that's pretty damn cool of you. This game is like super special. Congratulations, men. You just finished the Kilrathi in Vega sector. Boy, Colonel, don't get all misty on me. Thank you, sir. We were very lucky. Now hold on there, mate. I'd say talent had a bit to do with it as well. Can't argue with that. No false modesty, Major. You're entitled to be proud of what you've done. I suppose it was pretty impressive, wasn't it, sir? That's the spirit, Zilch. Let's go see Shot Glass for a little celebration. Not so fast there, Hunter. You two are the guests of honor at a little ceremony upstairs. In consideration of his valorous service to humanity, not just, you know, you and me, all of humanity, you're welcome. That's you, buddy. Leading the forces of the Confederation against the Empire of Kilrathi. Taking a decisive role in the Vega campaign and commanding the squadron which accomplished the pivotal victory in the Venice 6 system on or about 2654.145. The Terran Confederation is proud as hell to present the Terran Medal of Valor to Major Antilles. History shall number you among the greatest heroes of humanity. Notice the one medal I'm missing is for ejecting. I don't want that one. Good job, Zilch. Congratulations. No, thank you, buddy. I'll see you in the DLC, but not any other games. Thank you, sir. Filled with pride, you meet the applause of your fellows. Destroying the remains of the Kilrathi naval power in the sector. Eat shit, bastards. Boom. The Tiger's Claw closes in for the kill. Oof. Yeah, it's right. Take it, bitches! As the last Kilrathi planet in the sector falls. Oh, I forgot that part. Yeah, so I've got some family ties to the Marine Corps. I have the pleasure of working with several. They tend to be pretty rad, I gotta say. That flag raising kind of means a lot. Actually, not kind of. It does mean a lot. My grandfather was in. He fought in Guadalcanal as a Marine Raider. Kind of a badass. Special Forces before they called them that. You know what I mean? Anyway. Are you hinting at a sequel? All right, that's it, guys. So, thanks for watching. Really, this game means a lot to me. And if you watch this game, me play through the whole thing, talking a bunch of nonsense, like that, sincerely, like, thank you. That's super awesome. I'm gonna keep it going. We're gonna play Secret Missions next, and once that's done, we're gonna play Wing Commander 2, and we're gonna talk about how awesome that was, and how nobody could fucking run it back in the day. And we'll play Wing Commander 3, and we're gonna talk about how awesome that was, and how nobody could fucking run it back in the day. Then we're gonna talk about Wing Commander 4, and how I think people probably could run it, but like, I don't know how well it sold. I haven't seen the numbers, but I've been watching a playthrough of it, and it's like, wow, the production on that is fantastic. And Wing Commander Prophecy, aka Wing Commander 5. Super awesome and super fun, and I did play that all the way through, that deserves. I was hoping for more, but we never got it. But Star Citizen, you know, that's what came next. Anyway, thank you so much. I am and have been Zilch, your host, and I will talk to you soon. I'm going to keep this rolling, hopefully, and we'll get through secret missions together. Good hunting out there.